If you're thinking of buying a watch this year, stop. Because some watches look good, but don't last. Some are popular, but not worth your money. But in this video, I'll show you 5 watches you should seriously consider buying. Watches that are reliable, respected, and built to last. Welcome back to Pure Luxury. If you love watches that give you real value for your money, you're in the right place. Let's get straight into it. Let's start with the Tissot PRX Powermatic 80. This is one of those watches that the moment you see it in person, you understand the hype. The first thing that stands out is the case design. It has that slim, integrated bracelet look, meaning the bracelet flows directly into the case without any break. That alone already gives it a very refined, almost luxury sport aesthetic. Then you move to the dial. Depending on the version, you get that textured waffle pattern. Not too loud, but detailed enough to catch light in a very interesting way. Under different lighting, the dial almost changes character. Sometimes it looks subtle. Other times, it feels more premium than it actually costs. Now, the movement is where this watch becomes very serious. You're getting an automatic movement with an 80-hour power reserve. That means you can take it off on Friday, and by Monday, it's still running. That kind of convenience matters more than people think. It also has a sapphire crystal, so you're not worrying about scratches from everyday use. And water resistance sits around 100 meters, which means it's perfectly fine for daily life. Hand washing, rain, even light swimming. On the wrist, it wears incredibly well. It's slim, comfortable, and sits flat, so it slides under a shirt cuff easily. You can wear this to the office, to a dinner, or even casually, and it never feels out of place. This is the kind of watch that quietly tells people, you understand quality? But if you want something with a bit more personality, something that stands out a little more, the Citizen Tsuyosa is a very strong option. This watch leans more into style. The first thing you notice is the dial color. Citizen didn't play it safe here. You have bold options, green, yellow, blue, and they're not dull colors. They're vibrant, rich, and they immediately catch attention. Then there's the bracelet and case design. Just like the PRX, it has that integrated feel, but slightly more relaxed, less sharp, more playful. Now let's talk about the dial layout. You've got a clean 3-hand setup with a date window and a Cyclops magnifier on top. That magnifier adds a bit of character. Some people love it, some don't, but it definitely gives the watch identity. The movement inside is automatic, reliable, and built for everyday use. Citizen has a strong reputation when it comes to durability, so you're not dealing with something fragile. You also get sapphire crystal here, which is always a plus at this level. Water resistance is decent. Not a diver watch, but enough for daily wear without stress. This is not trying to be a tool watch. It's not trying to be overly serious. This is a watch you wear when you want to look good, without overthinking it, and it does that extremely well. Now, if you're less focused on style and more on something you can wear every single day without thinking, then the Seiko 5 Sports makes a lot of sense. This watch is all about reliability. Seiko built its reputation on watches like this: simple, durable, and dependable. The design leans toward a diver-style look. You've got a rotating bezel, bold hour markers, and strong hands that are easy to read at a glance. Then there's the lume. Seiko is known for having some of the best lume in this category. In low light, this watch actually glows, and not just faintly, but clearly visible. That's something you appreciate over time. Inside, you get an automatic movement, not the most advanced, but extremely reliable. It's the kind of movement that just keeps going. Water resistance is solid for everyday use, and the overall build feels tough enough to handle real life. This is not a delicate watch. You can wear it while driving, walking, traveling, even in rough situations, and you won't be worried. And that's the beauty of it. It's a watch you don't have to think about. You just wear it. But if you want something a bit more refined, something that feels more mature and put together, then the Hamilton Khaki Field is worth looking at. This watch is very different in character. It doesn't try to impress you immediately, but the more you look at it, the more it grows on you. The dial is clean, highly legible, and inspired by military watches. You get clear numerals, a simple layout, and a design that focuses on function, no distractions, just clarity. The case is well proportioned, not too large, not too small, and it wears very comfortably. Inside, you're getting a Swiss automatic movement, which already puts it in a different category in terms of finishing and reputation. It also has a strong power reserve and reliable performance over time. This is the kind of watch you wear when you appreciate subtlety. It's not loud, it doesn't beg for attention, but it carries a presence, and people who understand watches will notice it. Now, if you want something bolder, something you don't have to worry about at all, then take a look at the Orient Kamasu. This is where value really comes in. You're getting a proper diver watch, 200 meters of water resistance, which means this is not just for everyday use, but actually built for water activities. Then you have sapphire crystal again, which is impressive at this price point. The bezel is functional, the dial is bold, and the hands are designed for visibility. Everything about this watch is built with purpose. Inside, you get an in-house automatic movement, reliable and proven over time. And on the wrist, it feels solid. Not flashy, but strong. This is the kind of watch you wear when you don't want to think about damage, scratches, or conditions. You just wear it anywhere. So when you look at everything here, each of these watches serves a different purpose. The PRX gives you that modern, refined look. The Tsuyosa brings color and personality. The Seiko gives you everyday reliability. The Hamilton gives you quiet confidence. And the Orient gives you pure value and toughness. At the end of the day, the best watch isn't about the price. It's about how it fits your lifestyle, how it feels on your wrist, and how confidently you wear it. Because a good watch doesn't just tell time, it becomes part of you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, which of these watches would you actually buy? I'll see you in the next one.